No Harm Sanctuary Regent will take its spot in the stalls. Now Speck of Gold, one of the last to join the line. And they'll be set for a start in the first. Speck of Gold backing away from the line at the moment. This is the 2-year-old Colts and Geldings handicap over 1100 metres. Carmichael's Kid is the inside runner. Now, Speck of Gold joins the line. They look to be all set for a start in the first here at Seymour this afternoon. All in. Light about to come on, a few of them a little fractious there. Looks a better line now. Set to go. One maybe playing up a little, started holding them. $1100, the journey of the first. Looks to be a fair line. 1100, the journey. Set and racing this time. Slow to go there was Playful Joe, and bounding away in front there in the early stages of Sanctuary Regent lead, settling down from Gone Dancing up on the outside. Just in behind them then the rails came Fearless Regent in a well-bunched field, Mega South. Then up on the outside of the field too came Speck of Gold settling down. Dropping back the rails then was Thacker Ringer. Further back in the field then as they go down the side was Carmichael's Kid. He's over on the outside of Fearless Regent now, dropping back to second last. And Blinding Liberty brings up the rear. 500 to go. They're about to swing towards the top circle. And the leader is Sanctuary Regent around the outside, coming into it then. Over on the outside was Mega South. Just in behind them then Playful Joe winding up, followed by Speck of Gold, Carmichael's Kid on the home turn. And Sanctuary Regent straightens up a length in front. Gone Dancing down near the inside. Without wider on the track, coming at them quickly now is Playboy Joe. And further out then Carmichael's Kid. Gone Dancing on the insides now, grab the lead. Out after it is Carmichael's Kid with 100 to go, and back in the centre is Sanctuary Regent. Here's a go. Carmichael's Kid, the outside, grabs the lead near the line and wins a length. Second placing Sanctuary Regent, third Gone Dancing. Then in behind them came Thacker Ringer, Mega South. Further back in the field then to pull up was Playboy Joe. Out wide of Blinding Liberty. Back behind them was Fearless Regent, Speck of Gold, and last of all Compulsive Habit. Stand by for numbers on the first. Good Keen Affair. Numbers about to come up on race number 1. You'll find the top weight, Carmichael's Kid. We'll get the money here. Over on the outside. Look to be 3 chances with about 150 to go, with Sanctuary Regent the centre. Burnt Ice is in with Vibrant Comedy is set. Champagne Sea about to join the line over there at the 1100 metre mark. Take on Trust. So about to move in, does so now. Comes to the stalls. Burnt Ice a bit fractious out wide. Now Take on Trust looks to have joined the line with Champagne Sea, and they look to be just about set over there. And they are, and they're racing this time. Missing the start there was Vibrant Comedy. Coming away smartly there over on the outside was Love Captive. Be one of the early leaders with Champagne Sea driving through. Champagne Sea now leads Love Captive. Up there as well as Viralim, followed by just in behind them then Go Cleo Go. Then Kentucky Gloves. Further back in the field then over on the outside was Peter's Pocket. Further back then in the midfield was Just Watch Me, followed by Balsaret. Over on the outside then was Take on Trust. A gap back in the field then came Vibrant Comedy. Burnt Ice is second last, and New Regent Street last of all. Prior to the turn, the top weight Champagne Sea is out 3 lengths in front. Viralim is second at the 400 metre mark. Then came Love Captive. Further back in the field then around the outside coming into it was Just Watch Me. But at the 200 metre mark, Champagne Sea's out full of running, still 2 lengths in front. Viralim Veralam out in the better going is coming home well, followed by Love Captive. Then further back was Just Watch Me. Champagne Sea right on the rails. It's still in front by a length and a half. Veralam is trying hard, but Champagne Sea drawing clear again near the line, and Champagne Sea by 2 lengths Veralam. Third placing there up on the outside went to Burnt Ice in front of Just Watch Me. Then came New Regent Street. Further back then was Love Captive, followed by Kentucky Gloves Take on Trust. Then in behind them came Belle Surrette, followed by Go Cleo Go, Vibrant Comedy, and Peter's Pocket Never a Chance back in last placing. Wait the numbers on the second event. And by for numbers, you'll find that Champagne Sea, ridden by D. McDermott, will get the verdict here. Veralam had hooked out in the, well, I was going to say the better going, but it seems just as good near the inside rail there. Of course, the rail out some distance here this afternoon. But Champagne Sea rider D. McDermott kept it going in the straight. Veralam probably got within about a length and a half to 2 lengths with about 100 to go, but Champagne Sea, the boy D. McDermott, kept it going near the lines, probably won by about 2 lengths from Veralam, and third placing will come up as well. Burnt Ice might have got third out wide from Just Watch Me. Veralam ridden by C. Dean, and third to number 5, Burnt Ice, ridden by M. Gauchi. 1-3-5, officially fourth, going to number 11, Just Watch Me. Of the others in the race, Vibrant Comedy slowly out, never really a chance. Peter's Pocket settled back in the field. Go Cleo Go, Love Captive showed some early pace but dropped out in the run home. But the winner, Far Too Good Champagne Sea, ridden by D. McDermott. Second into Veralam, ridden by C. Dean, and third to Burnt Ice, ridden by M. Gauchi. They're the placings, official after race 2. And here's our winner returning now after the running of the second event. Number 1, Champagne Sea. It's a chestnut filly, 2 years, by Beaufort Sea from Champagne Dancer, owned by B&J McAllister. Trained by W.J. Olsen at Cranbourne and ridden by D. McDermott. Second into 3, Veralam, by Francis Bacon from Diane's Dilemma. Bale Brown filly, 2 years, trained by G.C. Gibbs at Pakenham, ridden by C. Dean. And third to 5, Burnt Ice by Half Iced from Sassy, trained by Rick Lacey at Epsom, and ridden by M. Gauchi. Lindenal still behind the line with Tulmon Bay. Looks to be about 4 out. Now Idle Talk moving towards its spot in the stalls. Ganara be next along. You can still see 3 out over there. Tulmon Bay, Lindenal, and also Idle Talk. As Lindenal's about to join the line there at the 1100 metre mark. Lindenal giving a little bit of trouble there. The stalls. Now Lindenal and Idle Talk are the 2 out. Tendons May won the battle there with Lindenal, I think. Yes, it's in. Looks to be in Idle Talk. Idle Talk is moving in now, and they're just about set for a start at the 1100 metre mark. A few of them a bit fractious out wide. Settle better. Ready for a start in the third. Set and racing this time. Missing it badly, Miss Nitram. Best to begin was Latest Impulse or Lead settling down. From hunting up along the inside, Idle Talk quickly. Just in behind them then along the rails as they go down the back of the track was Pure Pearl. Followed by further back in the field then. Over around the outside of the field goes Ganara. Then in behind them further back then, hard ridden at the moment there was My Walk. Followed by back behind them Lindenal. Miss Nitram back second last. And back with it also there now, dropping out of it was Ganara. Down to the home turn they swing, and it's Idle Talk along the inside. Moving up in the centre is No Home Lad. Latest Impulse is out wider on the track. They're followed by and behind them Special Spanner, and right up along the inside Toulmon Bay towards the inside with Pure Pearl. Here's a go with about 300 to go. Out in the centre of the track, Idle Talk looks to be about half a length in front. Coming at it is Lindenal getting the split. Further back then was Pure Pearl, followed by Toulmon Bay, Special Spanner, Latest Impulse in the straight though. Idle Talk with about 100 to go is in front. Getting right up along the inside is Lindenal. Lindenal grabbed the lead near the line. Lindenal a neck to Idle Talk. Third placing is close. Over on the inside, Toulmon Bay might have got it in front of Redire out wide. Special Spanner further back with My Walk, Latest Impulse. Further back in the field then to pull up would have been Miss Nitram, who missed the start and was never a chance. In behind them then was No Home Lad, who knocked up. Pure Pearl and Ganara was one of the last in. And by for the numbers on the third. Numbers about to come up. Race number 3, a photo called for. Number 10, Lindenal, the winner. Lindenal, a chestnut filly, 3 years by Cardinal from Lindos, owned by Mr. and Mrs. V.E. Jacobson and Mrs. V.M. Ross, trained by J.D. Slavin at Yea and ridden by A. Cooper. Second placing to number 5, Idle Talk, by Turf Rule from Paddy Bay, by Brown Gelding, 3 years, trained by F.C. Johnson at Echuca, ridden by D. Garlia. And third to 7, Toulmon Bay, by Moulton from Diamond Glove, trained by R.S. Brown at Bendigo, ridden by S. Burridge. 1.8.9 was the... Most of them in. Landy's Coup still out behind the line with Spirit of Tristram. Top weight Lenny's Pat is in. In Private has also moved up now. Last couple moving forward, and they look to be almost set for a start over there. Spirit of Tristram moving up towards the outside. 1100 the journey. Spirit of Tristram, Patricia's Joy has joined the line now. They're set to go. Ready in the fourth, the gates crash open and off they go, and racing this time. One threw its head in the air there was Lenny's Pat, lost ground at the start and settling down into stride. In Private is the leader from moving up on the outside, then Patricia's Joy, and Patricia's Joy will take over down the side. Second placing In Private, followed by Superborough. Then in behind them along the rails came Landy's Coup. Over on the outside of it then, as they go down the side of the track, would have been Spirit of Tristram. There followed by further back then, on the rails came Redall Man. Followed by back behind them, then over on the outside then came Lenny's Pat starting a run, investigates well back out of it with Gossip Line. Chance Your Hand up in the centre then, and dropping out to last of all now is Little Scorpio on the home turn, and down along the inside it's In Private now is driving towards the lead with close to the inside Landy's Coup getting the split as well, and further out on the track then coming at them was Patricia's Joy. Landy's Coup's got the split through in the centre and gone to the lead. Coming out after it then along the inside came Redall Man. It's Landy's Coup though, a length and a half in front. Redall Man is trying hard, and further back in the field then down the outside comes Spirit of Tristram, but Landy's Coos won it. Spirit of Tristram might have got second. Now flashing up in the centre, Gossip Line might have got third from Redall Man. In behind them, Patricia's Joy. In private, further back with Investigate. Further back then was Lenny's Pat White on the track. Chance Your Hand back behind them with Little Scorpio. And Super Burrow was one of the last in. Stand by for numbers on the fourth. Numbers about to come up, race number 4. Outside and third in, we'll go to number 8, Gossip Line, 968, 19.3 the time. After the running of the fourth event on the program, officially fourth went to 11, Patricia's Joy, 968, 19.3 the time. After the running of the fourth event, and here is our winner returning now after the running of the fourth, number 9, Landy's Coo, by Aura Landy from Coo's Grace, and by NF Hussey, T.I. Morris, T.W. McGarren, M.T. Dixon, J.A. Power and G.W. Thompson, trained by K.R. Rhymes at Tatura, and ridden by K. Purdy. Second into number 6, Spirit of Tristram, by Sir Tristram from Miss Minerva, trained there by G.M. Dreyer at Corowa, ridden by J. Anstis, and third into number 8, Gossip Line, by Straight as a Die from In the Manor, trained by Mrs. B.M. Bamford at Benalla, ridden by P. Riley. Officially fourth to 11, Patricia's Joy, ridden by R. Hall, 968. After race 4, 19.3 was the time. Kestrel moving in. Paris Tram about to join the line, and they'll be all set to go. Now Paris Tram moving up. It's in and they're ready for a start. Race 5, 2,800 metres. Settle well, set and racing this time. Missing it badly there was Mansalika, and coming away smartly was Sincerely Yours to lead from Nagle Road in the early stages. There followed by Melatina. Up there as well was Dark Kestrel in the leading division. Just in behind them then getting going again was Mansalika to midfield, followed by Zoom Power. Further back then was Royal Table, and dropping out to last of all there would have been, as they come down the side of the track there, last of all is Melatina. Now around the turn, Melatina's up in the lead. Last of all dropping out of it was Paris Tram. Now Melatina leads. In second placing up on the outside there goes Nagle Road, followed by Sincerely Yours the rails. Mansalika's the one on the outside. Then dropping back on the rails there is Dark Kestrel, followed by further back in the field then as they work down the straight was Royal Table, and Paris Tram drops out to last of all. Down the straight they come the first time, and over on the outside Nagle Road now draws a neck in front of, back on the inside, Melatina. Sincerely Yours is third. Mansalika's up on the outside, followed by further back then was Dark Kestrel the rails. Length and a half away then was Zoom Power. Royal Table is second last, and Paris Tram is last of all. Out of the straight they swing, and over on the outside Nagle Road again draws a neck in front of Melatina, retaining the inside. Third placing parked in off the pace was Sincerely Yours. Length and a half away then Mansalika. Then Dark Kestrel the rails. Over on his outside was Zoom Power. 4 lengths away then came Royal Table, and back at the rear is Paris Tram. Over towards about the 1,200 metre mark they head, and hard ridden along the inside Melatina again draws up level with Nagle Road the outside. Then Sincerely Yours third. Dark Kestrel the rails, followed by Mansalika. A length and a half away then on the outside came Zoom Power with Royal Table, and Paris Tram brings up the rear. 1,000 to go, and Melatina again as a neck in front. In second placing Nagle Road. Then came further back, getting up along the inside came Dark Kestrel. Sincerely Yours is one off the fence. Then follows further back in the field, coming into it, Zoom Power. Further back then was Mansalika, Paris Tram, and last of all is Royal Table. Down the side of the track they come, and now Nagle Road's taken over in front. Draws a neck in front. Round the outside, Sincerely Yours coming quickly. Then on the rails, saving ground was Dark Kestrel. Further back then was Zoom Power, followed by and behind them Paris Tram as the field bunches. Then Melatina and Mansalika. Round the home turn, they're about to swing, 400 to go, and in the all-white, Dark Kestrel's whipped around the outside to join Sincerely Yours, saving ground the inside. It's now Dark Kestrel drawing 2 lengths in front. Sincerely Yours, followed by further back Paris Tram, hooked out and coming home well. Near the inside, it's Dark Kestrel in front with 200 to go. Paris Tram's out after it from Sincerely Yours. It's Dark Kestrel still about a length and a half in front. Paris Tram is trying hard. Dark Kestrel the inside with Paris Tram driving at it. They hit the line. All very tight. Paris Tram might have just got up to win a nose from Dark Kestrel. Nothing in it though. Third placing about 8 lengths away would have gone to Sincerely Yours. Then Mansalika, Zoom Power. In behind them was Melatina, Nagle Road. And last to pull up Royal Table. Well, a long distance race as often is the case, and they finish with very close finishes there, with Dark Kestrel the inside and Paris Tram the outer. Whichever one's got the bob of the head in on the line will win this. It's very tight. Paris Tram ridden by P. Riley. The last stride victory there to number 2 Paris Tram ridden by P. Riley. Second into number 6 Dark Kestrel ridden by D. Yates. And third placing, stand by for, I think we might have called Sincerely Yours third. We'll just wait on that official. Yes, there it is. So the placings 2, 6 and 1. Number 2, Paris Tram, P. Riley first. Second into number 6, Dark Kestrel, D. Yates. And third to 1, Sincerely Yours, ridden by D. McDermott. Placings 2, 6, 1 on race 5. The others look to be in. Freeboard being trotted up towards the line. It'll be the last to join in, Freeboard, and they'll be set for a start in race 6. Looks to have gone in now. $1,100 the journey. Look to be all in. Set for a start. Field settles. Light about to come on. Looks a good line, light on. Marley Peter Fractious, they're set, they're racing this time. Sir Shecky was slow to begin. Coming away smartly there up towards the lead in the early stages there is Ringabout. It'll be one of the leaders settling down. From over on the outside as well was Miss a Lady in the early stages. Freeboard's up there as well, followed by Apricot Dazzle. Then around the outside, Dynasty Ruler, followed by Sir Shecky. Back along the inside then was Smooth Regal, followed by Stoftberg. Then in behind them came Foreign Currency on the rails. Further back then in the field was Brutus as they come down the side. Marley Peter drops out to second last, and last of all now hard ridden is Brutus. Around the turn they're about to swing, and out wide on the track it's Dynasty Ruler ranging up on the outside of Ringabout, who's back on the rails. Then Mid a Lady, followed by Freeboard as they swing for home. Apricot Dazzle wider out. In the straight they swing, and in the centre of the track now Dynasty Ruler's gone to the lead. Out after it on the outside is Freeboard. They're followed by further back came Sir Shecky. Halfway up the straight though, Dynasty Ruler. It's a length in front. Freeboard's trying hard. Further back then was Ringabout, but Dynasty Ruler in front near the line. It's hanging on, and Dynasty Ruler wins a length and a half. Freeboard. Stoffberg's come from midfield to get third. In behind them then came Ringabout. Further back then in the field was Smooth Regal. Then over on the outside was Goldfoot, followed by back and behind them Sir Shecky, Foreign Currency, Brutus, followed by Marley Peter, who was never a chance, and Mid a Lady dropped out to finish amongst the tail enders. Wait the placings on the 6th event, the Kyella Improvers Handicap First Division. You'll find that number 3, Dynasty Ruler, Here's our winner returning now, ladies and gentlemen, after the running of the 6th event on the program, the Kyalla Improvers Handicap. The winner, number 3, Dynasty Ruler. A chestnut gelding, 3 years, by Ruling Lad from Amarillo, owned by P.E. Conroy, trained by Miss J. Moller at Cranbourne and ridden by D. McDermott. Second into number 1, Free Board, by Bemboki Yacht from Carefree, trained by F.C. Johnson at Echuca, ridden by D. Gallia. And third into number 2, Stoffberg, by a bridge member from Delciana, trained by W. Walters here at Seymour and ridden by J. Millwood. Placings 3-1-2. The margins are up. They were a length and 3/4. Now, look to be all in. A few of them a bit restless there. 1,000 metres the journey. Settle better, the light comes on. They're set, they're racing this time. Alien Prince begun okay out wide, along with Mistress of State, Eildon Occasion. Supersonics up in the forward division as well, settling down. Alien Prince settling back on the outside now, followed by driving up along the inside was Groundsman. Limited Supplies there, followed by further back in the field then Galaxy Run, Fiesta Roan, and Top Cell drops out to last of all. Eildon Occasion past the 600 leads. In second placing is Supersonic over on the outside of Groundsman, the rails, then around the outside of the field there, or back on the inside as Mistress of State. Further back in the field then over on the outside came Alien Prince. They're followed by back in behind them, then the rails came Yarrawirra as they're about to wheel for home. And down along the inside, Groundsman saves ground and gets up to join now Eildon Occasion out in the centre of the track. They're followed by Supersonic with over on the outside Mistress of State. Eildon Occasion again gets half a length in front of Groundsman, and further back then down the outside comes Mistress of State. Eildon Occasion, though, kept going by Mallion near the line, and Eildon Occasion wins by a length. Mistress of State got second. Groundsman hung on for third. Fiesta Roan out wide. Further back in the field with Supersonic. Limited Supply back in behind them then, followed by up along the inside. Then came Yarrawirra, Galaxy Run, Groundsman, Top Cell, and Alien Prince were back amongst the tail enders. Wait the placings on the sprint. Race 7. Eildon Occasion ridden by McMallion, the winner. The home turn, a little bit deceptive here, coming slightly head on at us, but it looked as if the other one there, Groundsman, had almost got up on terms with it, saving the ground on the inside. But out in the centre of the track, Eildon Occasion again had about the 150 kicked away. Groundsman dying on its run. Eildon Occasion 6 is Mighty Roll, C. Dean. 7 High Totsu, C. Scarlet. 8 is Zephyr Gale, K. Purdy. 9 Charleston Town, P. Saunders. 10 Sovereign Comet, D. Yates. 11 Smart Sapphire, D. Short. And 12 is Corshao, to be ridden by R.J. Anderson. Their starters and riders in the last. Now the winner returning after the running of the 7th event. Number 11, Eildon Occasion by State Occasion from Glengowan Girl. The winner, a brown gelding, 7 years, owned by DM and R.G. Tate. Trained by D. McTate at Mansfield and ridden by M. Mallion. Second into 7, Mistress of State by State Occasion from Cheeky Mistress. Trained by P.F. Marr at Wodonga, ridden by D. Gallia. And third to number 10, Groundsman by Turf Ruler from Tango Rhythm, trained by R.G. Henson at Moama, ridden by B. Dean. They're the placings official, 11, 7 and 10. The time for the journey was 1. Being urged up into line, Corshao and also Gemaroa are the pair out. They appear to be the only 2 out. Corshao moving up into line. Gemaroa